Unaona mimi nakaa nyuma ya Uhuru Kenyatta najipanga hapo pole. I know what I'm doing, my friend. Unafikiri nikilete fujo kwa huyu jamaa ata ala?
Wirama iwe mayagai morete na muthenya umwe ni mukamenya ni morete.
Na hiyo 2027 nitakuwa nimejipanga mbaya sana.
Now, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with me or you disagree with me, Ruto is a genius in politics. You have just seen from the intro, that man has been planning this since the start. And you guys cannot tell me that it will be so easy like how Gachagua thinks it will run down to overthrow this man and take over the second term that he has worked for since 2007. Now, for that reason, guys, I just compiled a bunch of videos that are now surfacing on the internet of Ruto back then. I'm just going to show you how this man, dictatorship and leadership skills and strategy, ujanja, kiusapere, ilianza kitambo, you guys. It started way long before 1998. Some of you were not even born. Some of you were not even here. Some of you were not even thought of being alive. And this man was already strategizing. You cannot say that he started strategizing that time, but he was already getting to learn skills and how to get into politics. This man has learned politics for, like, he got, let's be honest, this guy has leadership skills. He's a good leader, but he's just corrupt. You know, when you are a good leader but you mix good leadership with corruption, it doesn't go hand in hand. Again, you mix good leadership with the dictatorship, and the dictatorship is not positive. You know, you can be a dictatorship but in a positive way. Do you get it? Like in China, you have seen how China has grown over the years because of good leadership that is in dictatorship form but is good. You get it? So this guy is just a genius in politics, whether you like it, whether you agree with me, you disagree with me, and that is why I've come with my evidence. I have a bunch of videos here. I'm going to show you how this guy was even courageous compared to the former president Uhuru Muigai. This guy was so outspoken, and you can't tell me, like, this guy is just on the run to fulfill his dream, and dreams come true. That is why it's so hard to overtake this man. You have seen from my intro how his strategy went through. I think this guy is even planning to change the, what do we call, Katiba. You can see this is 1998 January when he's still an MP. This guy has been there for a while, and you guys, now let's take a look at this. Some of the guys, I don't want to talk much, but let's just take a look at this. That is why I'm telling you this guy is a genius. Take a look at this, and please, guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Get ready.
But the worst kind of impunity is the impunity of deceitful leaders. Leadership that is about deceit. That they tell us one thing before the election, they completely do the opposite after the election.
Tunataka kuambia hawa wenzetu askari hakuna vita na wao. Hakuna haja ya kuleta. Hebu tuelezane. Sisi tutakuwa watulivu. Kwa hivyo hakuna haja ya bunduki na hakuna haja ya rungu. Tafadhali. Tumekubali ya kwamba officials peke yao wataingia hapa ndani.
Please, we have had the luxury to have all these documents all this time. Yeah? So really, let us not play games. No, let's not play games. For your information, we are not living here.
Haya, salale.
Watu kule job tunawaamini.
Salale.
Uma.
Wakati tulimuuliza Bwana Kibaki, hizi kazi 1400 ni gani? Akasema ati kuna wamama wanauza mboga sokoni na kuna vijana wanafanya kazi bodaboda. Ati hiyo ni kazi imepatikana. Mimi nataka niwaulize, na tunamwambia Bwana Kibaki, kazi ya wamama kuuza mboga ama vijana kwenda na bodaboda, hiyo wanaweza kujifanyia wenyewe. Tunataka serikali itoe nafasi ya kutosha kwa kina mama kufanya biashara, sio biashara ya kuuza mboga.
Ruto wakae mbele.
The main culprit.
Ruto wakae mbele.
Wale wa mbele kama mimi na
habari zenu. Our being fired from the positions that we occupied did not come to us as any surprise, because it has been very long in coming. We've had very serious disagreements in principle with ODM leadership. We have put those grievances in the public domain, and it is, of course, the irreconcilable differences that have brought the situation that exists at the moment. You will remember that parties in the past were accused of rewarding sycophancy, hero worship, and mediocrity. Unfortunately, that is the pit that ODM today lives in. Very unfortunately. We are among the architects of ODM. We were not invited into the Orange Democratic Movement. We formed it ourselves. And the positions that we occupied after the last general elections were not given to us by anybody. They were not rewards. These are positions we earned out of our contribution to the Orange Democratic Movement. We have absolutely no apologies to make for the positions we took, and for whatever the consequences that have come, we will take these consequences in its stride with our heads high up, knowing very well that we lived by the principles that we believed in, and we are telling the remnants in ODM, Kofi Annan is an idle man to find time all the time to come to our country. I think Kofi Annan should find something more useful to do.
Mwai Kibaki, it will not be long. He will have to quit State House because he did not win. We are making it categorical that this is not going to be about a day, it is not going to be about a week, it's not going to be about a month, it is going to be until...
What about if those allegations are engineered by the very people who want to bring you down? Are you supposed to succumb?
Order. You have put on record a very dangerous statement.
Round one.
The Prime Minister, Mr. Speaker, needs to tell the country whether the rhetoric that he is involved in, is it campaign propaganda that he is distributing for his own campaign, or is it government policy?
How do you expect someone who opposed it to implement it? This is what I've been saying. So I've been telling the people that don't vote for the people who oppose the Constitution, because you want this Constitution to be implemented. It can only be implemented by those who believe truly in it.
Round two.
And it is on record that the ODM said they want us, those who have been taken to the Hague, to be tried in the Hague, and that there was no court in Kenya that would try us. That letter is a matter of public record. Was that letter issued with the permission of the Prime Minister? Was it issued by the Secretary General with the permission of the Prime Minister, or with his knowledge, or with his instruction?
It is not Raila Odinga who took the envelope to ICC. It is this House, at the instigation, Mr. Speaker, of the people who are known, whom Mr. Speaker took Kenyans to be tried at the ICC.
Round three.
Sections of the government prefer the March elections. The sections who prefer December elections, like myself.
The question is, what is the government position on the date of the election? Not your opinion, not anybody's opinion.
Mr. Speaker, I have a right to answer questions the way I want to answer it.
Mr. Speaker, I think the Prime Minister should take the business of this House seriously.
Final round.
I do not know whether the Prime Minister was listening to himself, because the Prime Minister holds the record in this House for having changed parties. He holds the record. He hasn't told the House how he managed to change to all these parties. I think he must be in the 8th party. What drove him from one party to another? Was it the policies he was following, as he's telling the House?
Finish him.
The honorable member is saying that I hold a record. I have changed political parties 4 times, because NAC was not a political party as such. We were only an LDP. The Speaker, KANU, ODM, UDM, and URP are 4. He himself, Mr. Speaker, has changed parties 4 times, like myself.
Order. This matter really must come to an end.
Mr. Speaker, the honorable member for Eldoret North is a good friend of mine. And Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I will be the last person to wish him harm.
An innocent person like me to be dragged all the way here, really, is a matter that baffles me. To me, the allegations that have been made here sounds to me like they can only be possible in a movie.
Haya, alikuwa ameongea kule kanisani. Sawa sawa.
Nimefurahi kufika Nandi. Asanteni sana kwa kuwa marafiki zetu. Naomba vijana tupige kura kwa amani. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
One. Exit, standby, and action.
join me, Uhuru Kenyatta, and my brother William Ruto,
and help us to take Kenya to the next phase.
to get
Okay, that's the first thing. Okay? Stand by.
Unaona mimi nakaa nyuma ya Uhuru Kenyatta najipanga hapo polepole. I know what I'm doing, my friend. Unafikiri nikilete fujo kwa huyu jamaa ala? My friend, tuendelee namna hiyo. Na tumesoma kutoka historia. Hata Nyayo walikaa nyuma ya baba ya huyu jamaa akakuwa kitu. Huyu rafiki yangu mwingine alikuja akalete fujo hapo kwa Kibaki, sasa yeye hako msituni. So tujipange mzuri. Maneno itaendelea namna hiyo. Tumekubaliana.
Kuepusha aibu zaidi, kikosi cha GSU almaarufu Reke, kikosi kinachomlinda rais na hatari kwa usalama, kiliwasili.
Niko sure hiyo time ukiwa bado kijana, although bado ni kijana, lakini ukiwa kijana zaidi, hakuwezi kosa kuna kadem fulani ulijaribu kuingiza box, akakataa story yako. Tuseme ukweli.
Sasa hiyo mambo bado wewe utani splash kwa watu wanijue.
Tunaweza penda tu kujua kitu moja. Ukikutana na udem mwenye ulijaribu kumnilia akakataa, unaweza mwambia nini sasa hivi?
Kwanza wacha nikueleze. Nilikuwa form 1.
Kuisha. Nilijua huwezi kosa.
Sasa kuna dem alikuwa baba yake ni dere. Na unajua walikuwa kidogo wako juu
kabisa.
Sasa na mimi kujaribu kumwahi pale, vipi? Akanionyesha dasi sana. Sala, nilisikia vibaya jo.
Akakwambia jo, hivi utoshi mboga.
Wewe ufai bana.
Sasa dem kama huyo ukakutana.
Nishamkuta. Nishamkuta hata sio sasa, nyuma pale. Baada ya mimi kumaliza chuo. Sasa kwa mbali unajua sasa aliolewa pale village. Sasa ni mama tu wa kule village. Na ananiheshimu
kabisa.
Ule jamaa nilimuona kidogo ameregea, kumbe sasa ni jamaa wa nguvu.
Inafaa siku moja umnunulie tu kuku na umpatie lift joko hii hustlers ride hapa hivi. Umwambie ina wasi.
Nimekusikia
kabisa.
Now guys, you see from those videos, you just seen how this guy leadership role started way back then, before even the era of these people we are talking about. You can check, even you can see in these videos, this guy has been there and his leadership has just been grown. He has manipulated his way to the top, and I don't think you guys, the way you just said, nitakuwa nimejipanga mbaya sana. I don't think. What are your thoughts, guys? What are your thoughts? Do you think this guy will actually make it in 2027, or do you think Kenyans will reject it? Because from what I'm seeing and what I've been researching on my own research and my own runway through, I've just saw this guy is such a different. Like you guys have seen from these videos, you can see people who were there with him, like the people who are currently in government with him, like Farouk Kibet, Kimani Ichung'wah, Oscar Sudi, those advisors, you can't spot them here in these videos back then in 2007 and 2000, back then 1990s. This guy has been there. This is a genius in politics, you guys. I don't think this guy, we should even play with him. The more we do something against his will, the more he gets mad and he does whatever he's doing. So I just think Kenyans need to chill, relax, and wait for what is going to happen. Because hey, what are your thoughts, guys? Hope you like this video, and please like, comment and subscribe, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Na hiyo 2027 nitakuwa nimejipanga mbaya sana.